stream for a very long time with the webcam, so I've decided not to do homework and I'm going to stream instead, so this should be good. Let me know if I sound okay, please, and then we'll get started right away. Oh, I'm not maximizing the game, whatever. Oops. The reply, the music is very low. I don't know if the audio is coming from this mic or the webcam mic, so I have to pick and choose my battles, you know. If everything sounds good, then I'll just continue on. If I need to turn it up, please let me know. But I've made a new campaign yesterday or the day beforehand, so I just wanted to start another one. I can hear myself. Alright. So now I have audio, or I have the chat on my phone, so that should be all good. But yeah, the webcam's very interesting. Don't normally use it because I talk like this to the microphone. Like I talk like this if it's the right microphone. So, but if it isn't, I'm gonna be very embarrassed. It should only go on for 30 to 45 minutes. I do want to get some sleep before I have to go out and work. Wake up at 5 in the morning. So let's see if that sounds okay. I almost forgot how to play this game for a little bit, but hopefully message spreads around about my YouTube channel. I know YouTube is way bigger than Twitch in terms of my views, and I've made a Twitter account which I'll post later on in Twitch. It should be on my YouTube channel fairly soon, but which will give you live updates about when when streaming's gonna happen. And I'm trying to push where it can happen a lot more. I've just been busy with school and other things. So let's go get everything started. This is on beginner, I think. Almost immediately forgot. We have some characters in here. We have a berserker already, but he's not really a berserker. We have Yolfert, which is a cultist. I haven't seen that before, so excuse me. That's really interesting. He'll probably die first. We have Doors Esmed, I think, how you pronounce it. He's fat. Nothing wrong with that, except in the game. But he has 10 more hit points. Then we have Bertel, and then we have Torsten. I only know how to pronounce Torsten because it was from the Viking show. And then we have a couple other things in here. If the chat decides to keep with the Bloody Suns instead of my Twitch group, then I'll play whatever works the best. But we're gonna go ahead and head back. Alan actually didn't have a lot of resources, so that was really odd. Like, we don't have better armor. We have 20, and then Ulfrot, I think that's how you pronounce it, has 20 armor. Before we leave, I can sell this for nothing. Barely better than running around naked. Oh. I guess I can go ahead and sell the knife. It's not made for combat, so that gives us a little more money. I think I may buy this cleaver though. We already have a hatchet, and then 30-40. This, ooh, that 30 and 40 does a lot better than what we want. 20 and 30, 25. I guess I can give you this. You can take a couple more hits, and then I'll just leave you. What are you? You're a beggar. I thought you were a butcher. 25 to 35, and this is 20-30. So that was pretty much useless. But let's go back to Rainier of Sandberg. Should be fun, hopefully. I don't really know how to commentate on a game like this where I just walk around and kill people for money. So 41 days of coins and then 3 days for food. So we'll have to fix that in a second. Luckily I'm more experienced than when I first started off, and the game should be coming to full development sometime soon. So that's really good. Is it done? There we go. Rainier of Sandburg awaits you impatiently, pacing back and forth as you put down your bags and muddy boots. Finally, you're here. I have good news. We got a hold of one of Hogwarts' former men. The healer who damn near killed you with the fire poke is standing nearby. He's picking chunks of dried blood out of his fingernails. Rainier laughs. We had a nice little talk with the man, and I know where Hogwarts licking his wounds. I'm eager to rid myself of him once and for all. Sorry, oops, I didn't mean to do that. And I can't talk. You're giving him a waiting look and then ask, well, where is he? Well, where is he? Rainier straightens up. Alright, he's hiding out in some small hut on the plains to the south of here. I'll mark it on your map. Apparently he managed to gather more men in short time since your battle. I suspect he knows the Bloody Suns. Our mercenary group is on his heels like a bunch of blown hounds. So that should be good. Good luck. We'll return with his head. I'm gonna see if they have anything better than a 20 here, and it does not look like they do. But we can buy a hood. And then we can buy a straw hat, and we can sell this cleaver off. Who's more important? Him or him? Give him the hood, and Bertel, you can have the straw hat. Just kind of fits your clothing, doesn't it? And here's Hoggart's Refuge, which is fairly interesting. I need to get more food soon. In the beginning of the game, you just chase them down, I think. You don't, and it's right next to Red Moon Cave, or whatever that's called. Here we go. We start out, can't hit anything right now. Can I move up one and, no, I gotta get closer anyway. So we're back here, that's fine. For right now, put our spear out, have them come to us. We have a marksman. Advance a little bit, put our shield up. There's Hargurt, marksman. So it's 6 against 4 right now, which is not bad. I'm worried about that marksman in the back though. There we go, we'll still advance. I want 2 guys on Hogart himself, so we don't get hurt. 41 chance to hit him, 67 chance to hit this bandit Doug, and 14. I think I'll take the 67, just in case. Let me get a pierced arm muscle for him. Can't really move out much more. I'll move up 1 anyway. Marksman will fire, but luckily misses. And then no one else really do anything. He probably could have moved more. Great. Put a shield, which is not too bad. Well, we want to kill him, but hitting the shield isn't too good either. But we already killed one of them, so that's pretty good. Bash his skull in. One of our own men, Bertel, got hit. I think I'd rather crack his shield and destroy it. And if the audio is a little too low, then let me know. Move. I'd rather. Move up in here, and then you can go around, and 35 chance. Just do a little bit of damage. No one else can do anything. And then unfortunately we're too far away with Torsten to really hit anyone. But I can move up. Can't move it up at all to try hit this marksman, and then Bertel's instantly killed. So that's not good. He didn't have too much protection. These starting towns really didn't offer a lot of protection, which is unfortunate. We're missing everything. Ooh, ouch! Getting hurt. Oh, and I tried to shoot him, but I had a small chance to hit Erfurt, and I've accidentally hit Erfurt. It's quite an embarrassing start to the game, really, and Erfurt is dead. I don't know why this has been so difficult lately. We might lose this first battle. I'm trying not to. Oh, he finally bled out, which was nice. And then we can close in with this marksman. We've lost 2 guys so far, and one of them is waving. Our berserker is breaking, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know if I set the game to harder difficulty or what. Or the game is just getting harder because it's updating a lot more. But other than that, we can't really do anything. So he's going to take out his knife and actually hit us. So we'll press some more bodies in there. Just reloading took all our stamina away. Try to hit him. He's bleeding, luckily. Can't do really else. Can't do much else. Took a stab, 2 stabs. He'll just bleed out. We'll try to hit him with a hatchet. Barely do anything. And then still not dead. We'll move up with our marksman. And we'll miss again, so this is gonna take a longer bout of combat. There we go, so we lost 2 guys on the first opening. Erfurt got 2 kills and he's dead, so that's really disappointing. But we got some patch mail shirt, a hood, some wooden shields, and a buckler, hatchet, sword, and a falchion. I think that's pronounced, and 100 crowns. So we lost 2 men and trying to kill 1 man. It'd be really bad to attack this Redmond Den. I thought that was orcs for a second before I saw it clear. But that's pretty bad. So if we get attacked now, we have 1 guy cut arm soon, so he'll be pretty much inactive right now. I think I'll have him. He breaks really easily. Thirst is mud, I think that's pronounced. I cannot pronounce it, sorry guys. He's doing pretty okay. Doing pretty good right now. Has a lot heavier equipment. He doesn't actually have a hood at all. So generally in this game you want, sorry, keep on looking this way. I'm checking if anyone's in chat or anything and how I look on the camera, on the webcam. So normally in Battle Brothers you kind of want 1 guy at the beginning to have your best armor and goodness and stuff like that, which is pretty sound. Sorry, I need to stop playing with this thing. So you kind of want to do that at the beginning of the game to get you experience, but your guys die pretty quick like we just saw. So that's fairly disappointing. Hopefully we can get some new weapons and equipment. 25, I think I'll stick with this sword. We can decapitate people. Anything else going on? This is only 20, so we want to go ahead and switch that out to give them a little more protection. Anything else? I think we're good. We can name some characters later on in the game to better suit ourselves. After the battle, Horgort lies dead in a pool of his own blood, skewered to a can't pronounce that, and prickled pose. He didn't weasel his way out of this one. Haha. You put a boot on his corpse and look to your men for the company, for all the men who've fallen, like our 2 dudes who fell. which is fairly disappointing. Gosh, I look awful in a webcam. No wonder why I don't stream. I just don't have a big enough place to have a webcam, man. I don't have somewhere to put it. I don't like being on camera anyway. In a sense. Torsten spits on the dead man's face. Let's take this bastard's head and get back to Sandberg. That's not a cheerful mood that the men are in. Of course, we lost 2 guys. Thanks to my strategy and equipment available. But is a content one like a blue horizon glowing before a furious rising sun? The deed is done and the company avenged in this world. That's about as much as closure as one can hope for. So we're doing pretty alright, mercenaries right now. We'll get 400 crowns when the job is done, and we need more food, but luckily we got 4 more days of food, 6 more days of food. You lead the way back to Sandberg as Torsten picks up the pace to catch up with you. Got a moment, Captain? You nod for him. Speak his mind. The battle has left armor and shields scattered, and the men have sustained some wounds. Perhaps we should make camp so we can get everything in order and put new managers on. Will be a lot quicker if they don't have to do it on the road. Every man maintains what equipment they can carry, but you'll have to say if we should repair some of the plunder as well. Need to have tools for that, of course. Just keep in mind that the camp's fire will be seen from afar, especially come night. So in the beginning, I've actually never had anyone come from afar. I've never actually seen anyone come. No one straight up attacked me from afar, which is really fortunate. But it could be updated in a new patch. So that's pretty good. I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I got a school related thing. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. The company returns to Sandberg as victors, their heads much higher than the last time they visited. The Bloody Suns are not the size as they once were, but it's a force to be reckoned with, as Haggard the Weasel learned too late. You carry his head in a sack that you empty in front of the Rainier's feet. As it rolls towards him, he takes a step back. He's startled, blah blah blah. So it is really him. Yes, I'm rid of him. So that's really good. Good for him. We wasted 2 men for this one guy, but we lost a lot more at the beginning, I guess. I'm debating if I should clean my camera, but you know, whatever. As long as their blood coursing through our veins, you raise your voice to the men. We'll take. You can hold sword and shield in hand. There shall stand the bloodied sons. We've done it before and we'll do it again. We'll make the company known throughout the land. The men cheer. Torsten puts his hand on your shoulder. You did well, Captain. Whether we travel from one village to the next and look for work, or head out to explore and plunder on our own, the men will follow you as brothers in battles. So the whole point of the game. We need food real bad, so we better get some food. And we need tools really badly. So we'll go ahead and get some tools. We can sell this cloth rolls, we don't really need it. Unfortunately, at the beginning of our game, nothing is really played out. Like, we don't get a lot of equipment, which is very unfortunate. And like I said, we need food. And food does run out. It will spoil in 12 days, so we don't want to eat it or we'll get food poisoning. Which isn't actually food poisoning. And then we have medicine. So I didn't really explain this in the beginning. I was on a rush. So we have crowns to pay our mercenaries. You can read the description. So we offer them gold and money and blah blah blah, or we give them crowns. We pay them with crowns, and then we have to feed them as well. On each, so our 2,277 crowns will last for 55 more days. I explained a little bit about this in the beginning, but we pay 41 crowns per day, so luckily the game does the math for you. And then provisions, we use 8 provisions per day, so everyone has 2 rations, I believe, and it will last 13 more days. So food really is used up faster than crowns because you can't eat crowns. Tools and supplies will take 15 hours and repair 5 tools and supplies. So we'll repair this padded sword coat. Ammunition is for our arrows and bolts. Medical supplies is how fast our men heal up after taking a wound in battle. We do have bandages though that will stop bleeding, and that will not really heal him, but like stops bleeding. If he has a cut artery, we can use them. Hopefully I can give you an example. So right here, so I think I can apply a bandage. So removes the bleeding status effect. Okay, I see. So in battle, if we get cut and we're bleeding out on the battlefield itself, we can apply this first aid. We can drag it from the sack and then put it in the necklace spot, and then it will stop the bleeding so we won't lose life throughout the game. So it's pretty useful to have multiple bandages, but I don't really feel like I need one for right now. And we should hire a couple more men. We have 3 in fighting formation and 1 is healing up. Ironically, our berserker is all getting healed up. We have Robert that we can use. We can hire. Might as well hire him. We need more men anyway. And we do have to equip him. And I'll just use whatever we have for right now. Which is unfortunate, but if it's the best we have, then we might as well use it. I would like a better range skill person. A better marksman. Only because he has 59 melee skill instead of range skill at 45. So I'd rather have a better, better marksman. So higher range skill. Okay. He's won an archery contest, so he's a pretty good archer, but he's not the best. And hopefully we'll get some names around here too. But so we hired all the men. There's a mission in Allen, if that's how you pronounce it. And then I think that's we'll have to cut off the stream. It was a pretty short stream. Weekdays are short. I'll have to use more time for homework and other things, which is kind of unfortunate, but just something I have to do. And you can find my YouTube page down below to check out my other streams. So they have still the same equipment. Kind of a couple more things were added to the game, like peat bricks. I haven't seen that before. We do have a bow instead of a crossbow. 30-50 damage per shot and 30-50. Okay. The bow and the crossbow are pretty different. You do need arrows for your bow, and you can have a aim shot and you can have just a regular quick shot. And those are what they sound like. So any more men we can hire for cheap. We have Wool Ram the beggar. He is a beggar though. I would rather not feed another mouth that's a beggar. Beggars are normally the weaker characters. They have lower resolve. They're the first ones to leave or run away. They have lower hit points. They'll pretty much die faster, which is unfortunate for us and our company. They have lower max fatigue. Max fatigue is super helpful in this game. But since I only have 5 men, now 6 men, I do need more cannon fodder, if you will. And the best shirt I can give him is this one, and the best weapon you can give him is the short sword. Hopefully he doesn't die too quick, that'd be kinda unfortunate. And then we can go in this marketplace, we can sell off these knives and just one of these fishing ropes. I don't normally use fishing ropes. We might as well get more food. Just in case if we run out, we have to go guard somewhere or do something else and we don't have access. Taverns are mainly used to get information. We can pay around for our men and boost up their spirits, which costs money, or we can buy news and rumors. And they'll just give us little lore packs, I guess you can say. So here we go, we're gonna accept this contract. I'm probably not gonna read the whole thing. You look out Robert the Trade Master's window and men watch. Watchmen load a few wagons with goods. Robert joins you, 2 goblets of wine in his hand. You take one and drink it all in one swing. Twig, the man stares at you. That wasn't cheap, you're supposed to enjoy it. You shrug. Sorry, can I have another to get it right? That's awesome. Robert the trader turns around and goes to his desk. So I need a caravan guarded to Scharfenberg. I wish there was a way you can have like English castles, English names, French castles, French names, etc. This game is heavily German influenced. Pretty simple, right? There's plenty of crowns in it if you're interested in it. And if you do eventually buy Battle Brothers, which I recommend you do, you're supposed to act like you're all for yourself. Don't care about if this person's on the road dying, you have to do it for yourself, which some people forget in this game. How many crowns are we talking about? It's 450 when the job is done. We'll accept his offer. Caravans are pretty easy depending on what difficulty setting you have it at. Caravans are pretty simple. I think on beginner, like we have it, there's not that much to it, so that's pretty good. So we're gonna accept this contract. As soon as we hit leave, we're just gonna go ahead and go in this contract. Caravan, you can check out our men. You cannot, like, I'm looking down around the camera, see if anything's ahead, but it will eventually be just carried back to them. And we get attacked, so as soon as I say we don't normally get attacked, we get attacked. That looks like nighttime. And we can't really see who's attacking us yet, but I've fortunately been on this map. Archers are not really good at night. I hope you can understand why. I think I'll have everyone come to us. Honestly, if the caravan hands die, I don't really care, but we gotta care about this caravan cart. So I'll have someone move over here. I don't know where the enemies are exactly. I'll raise a couple shields. Here's bandit thug. Someone already die? I think so. I'll move down here. Yep. Someone is already dead, and can't get up here. What is that, bandit thug? Whatever. We'll just shoot right through him. 12% chance, but whatever, we'll have to take it anyway. Doesn't look like anyone's down here so far, so we kind of want to push this way. If we hide in this tall grass, we were hidden from view. Someone else die? No. So the audio is fairly quiet. I'd rather just not have to yell over it. We can move one more, but we'll run out of action points. Try to get up here. A dagger. Out. So that's really crazy. I've never really been attacked yet. Well, go up here. I want to try hit him as soon as I can. There's our shield up. Oh, I think that caravan hand's trying to go around and flank. Try to take him out. Unfortunately, we don't. This is pretty bad. I'll move around on this side. Can't do anything else. Caravan hand will attack. I think I'll move closer this way. I think I'll leave Robert up here by this, just in case if something happens. I had a lot of caravan hands out there. I'll stay over here. Someone got their head chopped off. Unfortunate. These guys are tough. Tougher than I thought they would be. Loadoff is almost ready to go home. Hopefully we can kill one bandit. The enemy kills too much of us, then we'll start to flee, which is unfortunate. We'll start to break our resolve. He went around. The only thing is that at the beginning of the game, not a lot of your men have really good fatigue. So as soon as I walk over there, they can't really do anything. We have a guy coming that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. We haven't killed one. Hopefully we can. 3 more are coming. I guess they're fighting all the other bandit thugs. I'll have him come to me. Don't want to get myself tired. Loadoff is already killed. Gosh. I don't know why they're dying so fast. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Have him come to me. So this could be pretty much it. Hopefully it's not it for right now. I'm pressing 1. There we go. He'll come down here to see my man. He'll get hit. God, we're dying like flies over here. And all of our men can't hit anything. So the game does get harder, and I'm unfortunately about to say that this might not go so well for us. We'll go this way. He can't do attack. Here we go, 33 chance, 37, 27, 6. I think I'll take attack here. Miss. Hit him. We're just getting bashed on and it's so frustrating. We're gonna lose a lot of men this campaign. One of us is dead. Luckily they have 3 more men. If I can say that, hopefully kill him. Nope. So we killed that bandit leader, Doug, and there's only 2 left. Torsten is now dead. Okay. Well. That bandit dog is dead, and hopefully we can kill him off before he kills us off. Wow, this is quite disappointing. And that should be it. So, 2 of our men got their heads chopped off. Woolram is dead. Oh, I did not. I had the other guy not doing anything. He was in my. That was a sucky battle. That will make me go from a laugh to a frown any day. And we're stuck with these men. I'm gonna have to put him in the front line. I didn't expect to get attacked by a caravan by bandits so easily, so that was very unfortunate. I don't have any headgear left. He only has a hatchet that does so much damage. I'll give him the short sword. So how many more companions do we have? We have 2 more. The horseman leveled up. We'll give him hit points, we'll give him fatigue, and we'll give him a better melee skill. And perk system. Perk system is like any other game where you can hit your opponent faster, you can do quick you can injure more opponents, you can have more hit points, you can have if you get hit, you'll probably not die instantly. You're gonna have more bandit bags. You can have better pathfinders. So if you travel somewhere, you don't use as many hit points. So adrenaline, you. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Couldn't catch that. We pretty much attack first. Recover is that we have to wait a turn to increase our fatigue by 50, which is pretty nice. And then our student, we get 20 more experience than anything else. But I think I'm gonna go Colossus. A lot of people don't agree with me, but I just would rather live longer. And then I think that's where I'm gonna cut off the video for right now. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Oh, tell me about the webcam. Actually, that was a good thing or a bad thing if you want to see more of it. I don't normally use a webcam, but if you liked it, please leave a comment down below. And then my YouTube link is down below, and I'll put my Twitch link down below for YouTube. So I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.